It is the last week of January and I haven't done a spend a week with me yet this month. I'm testing out something new this week where I'm gonna start work really early so that I can finish early. I feel like time has just been running away from me a bit. I think a big part of it is the fact that it becomes really dark really quick, so I'm trying to like work as early as possible so I can enjoy some of the sunlight a bit more. But I'm just gonna test it out. So I've been trying to get to the gym for like 6:30 and then swim, come back, start work straight away. I'm just gonna see how it feels. If it works, then great. If it doesn't, then we'll try something else. If you are up to date on what's happening in Palestine, Bisan has asked for a global strike. I might be talking into an echo chamber here because I think a lot of the people I surround myself with do care about what's happening. But in case you're not aware, there is a genocide happening in Palestine and it's just awful. There's still no ceasefire and it's been over 100 days, I think. I'll leave some reporters' Instagrams in the description because I think they do a better job at telling you what's happening than I can. This week is going to be all about balance. So finding balance between compassion towards the world and yourself. So we're going to do things that make us happy to make sure that we have the energy to help other people and ourselves in the future. Since we're not going to be spending any money outside this week or at all, we're going to be doing some nice things at home. Some of the things I have to do this week are unboxing some key rings that I have and packaging them up. I want to try and go on a nice walk this afternoon. I need to draw a comic for Instagram in a couple of weeks. I want to teach Olive some new tricks. I also want to try and crochet her a toy because I can crochet, but I've never crocheted anything 3D or like other than panels, you know. I want to like crochet a mouse or something, see if I can do it. Also, cat check, this is how big she is. They did like Q&A with everybody. It was really fun. We had a bunch of people first. I have packaged up loads of my key rings. I've got the new T for Tea Heart ones in time for Valentine's Day and the Futures Queer ones that are in stock again. I've just been watching Jules Acree, and I am loving her stuff. It's very like cozy, productive, cleansing, I feel. Olive. One thing I really love about my evening routine is that I've managed to get to a point where I don't have my phone in bed as much as I used to. I'm kind of like slowly developing a routine that really works for me every day rather than one that just works on days where I'm really motivated. One thing has been writing in a journal, and I came across this like TikTok trend where it's like 365 journal prompts or questions for a year. Initially, I was like, wow, these questions are really like thought-provoking. I've not heard them before, so maybe I'll give it a go. First question was, if you're in a room with everyone you've ever loved, who would you look for first? And let me tell you, that sent me into a bit of a meltdown. I was fine writing it out, and it was like, I was having a lot of like realizations about the way I feel about myself and things like that, because my answer was unexpected and it brought up a lot of feelings about my childhood. And then I like just didn't sleep that well, and then the next day I did another prompt, which was, if today was your last day, how would you spend it? And then obviously that gave me a bit of a bad night's sleep as well. And I was like, maybe these questions are making me a bit too like sad, so I'm not sleeping that well. So my plan is to write out some different journal prompts, which I've collected some from different websites, and then do my journal prompt in here, and then maybe do a different activity in bed, so that the last thing I'm thinking of is not like, what are you gonna do when you die, you know? Okay, I'm going on my little walk right now. I'm listening to the Hustle Sanely podcast. Jess Massey, I think. This is very like Christian American mom core, but it's kind of nice. I kind of like it. The one I'm listening to is 5 productivity tips for ADHD. I ended up walking for about an hour, 57 minutes to be exact, and it was really nice. I just walked around and had a look at some squirrels. Some of them were really close to me and they weren't scared of me walking towards them, which was really nice. And then I saw some birds and got to appreciate them in the sunlight, and it was just very like nice to be present. The tip that I found most helpful was to write your to-do list the day before, because I always wake up and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. My memory is so short that I had to rewind the podcast, because even though it was 20 minutes, I'd forgotten all the tips. And I even like thought, that's such a good idea, I'm gonna write that down when I get home, and then I just totally forgot what it was. The last thing on my list is to plan content for February. I'm not posting on my Instagram this week, so all the stuff I had planned on it is gonna go up in the future, so I need to like rejig it all. And I think I'm just gonna put my headphones in, listen to some like focused lo-fi, and see how long it takes me to do. I got this weekly planner thing that is supposed to like snap to your fridge, but mine's not magnetic, so it doesn't go on there. But I just write down what I'm having every day and then put it up in my kitchen. No. What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? A game I've been loving recently is called Fresh Starts. You go around a town that's been polluted and you clean it up. So you have like a hoover and a power washer. So I don't know if you can see, you like power wash the mounds of dirt and then you hoover up the rubble. How do I do it again? Why have I forgotten how to... Oh, there. And then after a while, it becomes like restored and new animals come back to life, and the water goes from like brown to blue, and it's just really cute, and there's loads of levels. I kind of wish when you bought the game it like donated something to a restoration charity, because then it would feel like you're actually helping the earth. I don't know if it does, I haven't read into it, but if it doesn't, then that would be my recommendation. But it's really soothing, really calming, and keeps me busy. I like it. Anyways, I'm gonna play this. My rule is to turn off video games after 8:30. So I've got half an hour to play on this, and then it's wind down time. I set an alarm on Alexa so that I don't have to think about the time. When she goes off, I know it's bedtime. Good morning, my sweet angels. I have been swimming this morning. It's very rainy and I'm feeling bad. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or what, but I just don't feel motivated today, so yeah. I've decided to do some of my artwork this morning because that's stuff that I really am looking forward to. I've written in my planner today. My goals are to take some photos and video content for February. I need to pack orders with my personal assistant who's coming today. I have an invoice to pay, and I also want to start planning a project for the summer and also work on my comic. I don't know how much of that I'll get done, but we'll see. Let's just be gentle with ourselves today and work through some things. So this morning I'm working on a comic it's kind of for Valentine's Day, but it's just for the love season. And it's based on finding love as a trans person. I find that a lot of people can relate to the comics that I put out, so I want to do more of them. But this one is based on something a extended family member said when I first started my transition. They asked if I would ever find love as a trans person if I transitioned, and I kind of just want to say, yeah, it hasn't been a problem. It's just a little story about finding love that lasts like a night, or love that feels like a village is sticking up for you. This is in reference to my Trans Folks Deserve Better t-shirt and how that's paid for my surgery, and love that feels like a family. So regardless of what type of love you're seeking as a trans person, there's always an abundance available. I just need to do the shading on this and then it'll be done, and then I can take video footage and photos of my stuff for content for February. So Jesus, my saving star, I love you, Jesus. A long time, even throughout therapy years ago, I was like, I'm desperate for a routine, just like to do the same thing every single day. And I think that part of me comes down to like having a bit of autism. The ADHD side of me is like, as soon as I see routine, I'm like, get that away from my face. I don't want to do routine. I just want freedom. And anytime I have to stick to a routine, I'm like, I hate my life. I feel like a robot and I want to be like impulsive. I'm just like constantly trying to find ways to find the balance between being desperate for routine and being desperate for freedom. If anyone has any advice, I would really appreciate that. But what is working at the moment is I'm enjoying the routine of waking up every morning at the same time, going swimming, doing something that I really enjoy, and also setting an alarm at 8:30 to be like video games off, time to wind down, and then taking my sleeping medication at like 9, and then I know that I have about an hour before that kicks in and I'm like, I need to fall asleep now. I find like calendar blocking, I love doing it, but I don't want to follow it because my mood changes so much in the day. Like this morning my plan was to start work at like 8 a.m. and do my 9 to 5. I know that doesn't make sense, but like my job as early as possible so I could finish really early. But then I was like, I'm just in the mood to draw and do my art stuff. So I got loads done because I was feeling motivated to do art stuff. I don't really know if I necessarily need to stick to routine for myself, or if it's just like this expectation that I feel like I have to stick to for other people and like society. I don't know, it's just this constant battle between ADHD and the TISM that are like structure, freedom. How do you merge those two together? I don't know. Hiya, I was just wondering if I could book in my cat for a vaccination. How many sets of vaccines are there? Okay, and she can't go out or with any other animals until the 2nd? Yeah, thank you. You're gonna get vaccinated. You're gonna be a free girl and then we can go outside. How exciting. Going to sit home. Alexa, play a jazz dinner party Spotify playlist.
Here's a playlist you might like. Relaxing smooth jazz on Amazon Music.
I don't want to listen to Amazon Music. Oh my god. Oh. Why do I feel so nervous? Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh! I'm just so like emotional. Oh, I'm like shaking. Look at it. I did it. I did it. Tarot deck. Oh my god. Look at all these cards. Oh. So this morning I've not been feeling great and I woke up later than usual. I didn't sleep very well, so I didn't like do my usual morning routine. It's like currently 8 a.m. and I was just going through my emails on my phone and like I thought I would just check in to see where the sample of my tarot deck was, and then it said it had been delivered. And I was like, it came at like 1 p.m. yesterday, but I was just busy working upstairs, so I didn't even check. This is just so surreal. Like, I've been working on this for a year and now it's here. Like, and it's in such a nice box. This is just the sample pack, so I need to like go through it, make sure I'm happy with it, make sure I'm happy with the design. 78 cards, all with like proper designs on them. Just can't believe it. I did it. I've been like desperate to do a reading for myself because each card has a quote on it. The back says, ask the deck of cards an open-ended question such as, what do I need to know about my career, or where should I put my energy right now? Shuffle the deck of cards. Don't worry if some of these end up upside down. Reverse cards have different meanings. Pull your cards. There are multiple ways to pull tarot cards. You can either research which one you'd like to do or just pick one from the deck. Lay them face down, then turn them around to read and interpret in a way that speaks to you most. I guess I just would like some guiding advice. The past, the present, and the future. Past says manage your time and energy effectively. This is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. The current says Two of Cups, your new connection is positive. And the future says manage and prioritize your tasks carefully. Two of Pentacles. When the Two of Pentacles appears in the tarot reading, it's safe to say you're juggling your priorities, roles and responsibilities. In the upright position, this card notes you're doing an excellent job of balancing these different priorities, and you can take on whatever life throws at you. The line between coping with these demands and losing control is thin. You need to manage your time, energy and resources carefully so you don't lose your balance. I feel like these are quite work related, which makes sense. Pentacles. I kind of love that the past is upside down and the future is upright. It's nice to know that I'm doing something right. Olive. Hello, gorgeous. Look at those beautiful eyes. No. I haven't filmed too much today because I have just been working at my computer and that's not very fun for you to watch. But I've just made lunch, which is yaki udon with mushrooms and vegan chicken. Delicious. I'm just gonna have a bit of a break because I feel like I've just been working non-stop. So I did say this video was gonna be about finding balance between being compassionate to ourselves and the world. So on my lunch break today, we're going to message our MP, and if you would like to, I'd really encourage you to do the same. I'll talk you through how to do it and we will get there. If you're in the UK, you can find your MP by going to members.parliament.uk, and then you just put in your postcode and then it tells you who your MP is. So mine is Caroline Lucas, who is Green Party. She also posted in 2021 that she wants to end the violence in Palestine. So she's been aware of this for a long time. Okay, so if you go to una.org.uk/Gaza Crisis Write Your MP, I'll put that in the description too. We are asking for our supporters to write to their MP, asking them to call on the government and Foreign Secretary to take action and halt the humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza and call for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire. We have created a template letter with some suggested points and share resources and tips for contacting your MP below. Click here to download the template, but then basically all you have to do is add your address, add the date, add the MP's name, and then add your name and postcode at the end. Then you just send it. We're gonna copy her email in and the constituency office. Okay, and then you just send it and you're done. So if you are feeling hopeless this week and like you want to do something, this is one thing you can do to help. The goal is less people to die. Simple as that. I'm just having a chill evening. I'm going to attempt to crochet a cat toy. Chain 20. Join with a slip stitch to form a ring. Okay, I can do it. Let's see if it works. I need to tie in the ends, but I think it's a good sign that she's playing with it. I did it! Crocheted a cat toy. What do you think? Do you like it? I think that's a yes. Good morning, it is Thursday. I went swimming this morning. It was kind of busier than I thought. There was like a party still happening at the front of, like, the gym is like attached to a hotel. So I was like struggling to get in. I was like, what's going on? There's loads of drunk people. I don't like it. But I did my swimming. It was good. Today is going to be quite boring to film because I'm covering for one of my colleagues and I'm running a business course. So I'm basically going to be a teacher all day. I am trying to wear Olive out so she doesn't distract everyone on the course because I'll be on my video camera, webcam. But also, let me show you the toy I made last night. I feel like it's pretty impressive, right? And this just like curled accidentally just because of the tension, I guess, but I like it. It's like a little piggy tail. It is 20 to 3 and I finished my teaching. It went well, it was fine. And then I got like a massive headache and I started feeling dizzy and sick, so I had a little nap. Hi Olive! Boop. So now I'm gonna get back to work. I've got this like Apro strawberry thing. I'm really trying to do things that I did in my childhood to kind of connect with my childhood. And I remember having strawberry milk at break time at school, like all the time, and I miss it. So let's taste it. Because sometimes vegan strawberry milks are hit and miss. And when they're not pink, I'm like, what are you doing? It's not pink. The pink is my favorite part. Okay. It tastes like strawberry milk though, so that's nice. I've got a friend coming over tonight for like games and I'm gonna show him my tarot deck, and that sounds like a euphemism, it's not. I made a tarot deck. I'm gonna make some changes to this actually. I'm gonna make the front cover a bit bigger, and then there's one, it's not really a typo, but there's some capitals where I don't want there to be capitals. So one more change and then we can print. Little baby. Okay, let's work. So it's the evening. I had my friend over, it was really nice. We just chatted, we talked about tarot cards and tattoos, and they got to meet Olive for the first time, who is here. They're hiding under the blanket. I just made like pesto pasta for dinner. Tonight, I'm just gonna watch TV and I'm gonna restart my Stardew Valley game because I picked the beach town and I didn't realize you couldn't put sprinklers on the beach town, so now I have to hand water all of my plants and I'm in year 2 still struggling, so I'm gonna play Stardew Valley and try and get loads of money in the first spring. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. I'm gonna end the video here because I am exhausted. I finished my work today and I'm just like shattered, so I'm gonna go and nap. And then my family are coming over at the weekend and I might be having like a bit of an office installation in the flat, but I don't know if that'll happen. If this video goes out before Sunday, there is a March for Palestine happening. I think it's at the Freedom Statue in Hove. I'll put the link in the description if it's before Sunday, and if you want to attend that, please do. I'll be going with a friend, so Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video all about balance. I hope you can be kind to yourself and kind to others, and just have a nice week. I'll see you in February for another week in the life, but I have some other videos planned before then, so I'm gonna go nap with my cat and then I'll see you another time. Okay, take care. See you later. Bye.